semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to lead it in the end zone for a touchback.
Give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaking through at the 35. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Second and 10 after the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. For a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. He hands it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers it for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the single back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking for a receiver. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The Bruins line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Brought down with the completion, moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and pick up that first down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And it's a direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this fourth down play.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Complete to the running back on his fourth down play. Goes down after the catch. That's a solid gain, but still not enough for the first down. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. UCLA on top here. And the first quarter is in the books. It is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Here's the option play. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Well, that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the UCLA offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception here in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. Breaks loose at the 45. And here he goes. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wants some time, now lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
QB keeper all the way. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after he's scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Miller. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
On the move now. And a nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have the first down yardage.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a designed run. And the Bruins churn out another first down. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in a blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Through the right sideline.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to take off here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Sure hands. It's Parks. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's a deep shot to the right. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. UCLA offense back out on the field. That fumble from the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. Pressure is coming. Swung by the pass rush.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And from the shotgun, the inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They're corralling for no gain.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up to middle, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Design quarterback run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain of him.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Quick throw, catch made. Big screen over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Slot in the net at stake. This defense is being shredded. They're looking to do differently to stop this guy.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. The kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on a two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Bringing it out, it's Miller. They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. With defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk? He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away, and they come up with something here. Gonna run it. It's Cox. They try the middle, but Dean, nothing on that one.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Way down the tight end. Take it down to about 4 and makes the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. The RPO caught to the right. The defense all over. He stopped right at the line.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Miller. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Got it. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's UCLA with the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back to the field for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on third down. Obviously, it's third and long. They want to get their best player of the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Good throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop it with 47, but that's enough for a first down. They'll come out in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's past the marker and still going. And bringing down, wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And he's getting boxed in. The defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Got down for a short loss.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up early. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's Lawson. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught quickly. Finds room at the 30. Who's in the clear? Now the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Third down, out of the shotgun. That's made on the left side. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score in the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, these guys were able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes for the offense. Make a play here. They'll run it here. It's estimated to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Step up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Leaning on the run game here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Makes the read. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Wildcat picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. He'll drop back here on third down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He escapes the pocket. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. You've got to come up with a 1st down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting and figures they can run the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Quick Herb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.